Oh, the bot is
So we
on?
gonna put the diddler on this too.
The diddler. Oh my
Wait,
god.
what?
Go ahead, we
Wow.
recording, man.
Oh, we recording? All right.
Is that
Sorry for that
Huh?
cringe
Mr.
rollout.
Jab proper?
I apologize for that cringe rollout, people.
Mm.
We here though, man. For this debrief. You know what I'm saying? It's about hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Jermaine Lamar Cole. You know what I'm saying? Is that even that nigga middle name? It is. Wow, that's hilarious. And Kendrick Lamar Duckworth. You know what I'm saying? Going back and forth the 10 plus years. You know what I'm saying? Came out with that like that, and Cole returned fire with that 7 minute drill. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we could briefly break down, both tracks, and we finna talk about, which is better, which I, particularly liked about each, track or whatever. And yeah, man, we here, man. Is we podding, bro? Um, I mean, we already talked about behind the scenes, so I already know how I feel about both tracks. So brothers could chime in, man. What y'all think, man? Who's up 1-0 so far, man? I already know who's up, man. But I'm a relax. I am the host,
Good
so
question.
What you
I'm
talking about? The disc? J. Cole and them?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Hello,
Uh,
first of all.
I don't know, cause low-key Cole was talking to K-Dot, bro.
Hmm.
But
Cole is
I
up.
don't respect my nigga. It was like
Cole is up 1-0.
it was so long, my nigga. Like he waited like 2 weeks, nigga, to drop that shit, bro. I don't know, my nigga.
So
This
it
record,
took too
this
long to
record should be
respond.
like damn near days apart, bro.
Days apart.
Yeah, nigga.
Mm, I don't know about days apart.
2-3 days, cool, nigga. I don't know about 2 weeks, my nigga. It's like, nigga, that shit's already kind of over, nigga.
It still got buzz.
I
People
don't know
still
about
talking
that.
about it.
Yeah, there's still people talking about it.
Yeah, we talking about the big three here, So I mean, either way,
Must be an LA thing because LA doesn't have.
No, nigga, not at all.
I think it was
I just said Cole was punching on that nigga.
I think it was an appropriate
Nah,
time.
Cole is up 1-0 to me.
But you gotta think though, Cole, he had a whole 3 minutes to talk his shit though. So
He had to
of course he's gonna be more detailed and more deliberate.
Yeah,
It's hard to say that he's up 1-0 just because Kendrick shit was a little bit more like kind of addressing the two responding to him, or at least addressing him type shit. So
yeah.
it's like really we kind of have to wait to see if Kendrick will correctly address what Cole said in his shit to kind of be able to have that kind of first round solidified. Like this kind of made it to where Cole shit, and while I wasn't really maxed out, I felt like this shit was kind of mid. But I wasn't really upset at it because it's like, okay, well, this is at least starting the shit, and at least like I wasn't expecting this nigga to go all out unless he was really trying to dead the shit out the gate. But him going all out is like nigga kind of still gonna keep some shit in the tuck for if shit go crazy later on. So
It was a good response.
but yeah,
It was a good response. It kept the door open.
yeah.
That nigga Drake's not in this. Like that nigga.
I find that a little.
I love
if
Aubrey, but
anything,
nigga, he's
surprised.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, if anything, I'm a little surprised that Cole actually responded to this shit before Drake did, for real. Like,
Really? I'm
A
not
little
surprised at all.
I mean, again, I was more concerned if, like, going bar for bar with like a nigga like K-Dot, like, I was like more concerned for the matchup between him and Cole than I was for him and Drake. But in the actual like, and I know like Drake's been touring and shit like that, and I know he wasn't gonna respond until he was done with that shit. But
I mean, Meek was touring when that Drake diss dropped, so and he responded. So I mean,
well,
Cole is on tour right now. You know what I'm saying? So Dreamville tour. So
I mean, with that, I mean, I feel like that just kind of speaks to the type nigga Cole is, because that nigga can rap with anybody for real. I don't think it was really much for him to actually be able to put that shit together.
I'm I'm gonna say this, man. I know I be harsh on the nigga, man. I be harsh on Cole and shit. I do respect that he came at Kendrick and he was direct. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't spare a line. I do respect that. But I don't personally think that shit hit as hard considering everything. Um, I see what y'all saying and everything, but I'm really looking at the lines. A lot of them shits didn't really like land the way I thought.
Hey,
So
Cujo, I kind of agree with you. I feel like it didn't hit as hard. I feel like he was breaking down the albums, and he said he was dissing one of the albums, and he said it put niggas to sleep. And I don't know if he was talking about
I think
which
it's in
album was it?
the second joint.
The
The
second
se-
shit.
Is that
Yeah.
Good Kid, Mad City, or would that be
Nah, that's
Pimp?
that's the
I think
first
it's
one.
section 8
I think you're talking about To Pimp a Butterfly.
That's his third album, Pimp a Butterfly.
Okay, yeah, because I'm just asking because some people consider the
Yeah,
Section 80. You know what I'm saying?
maybe his
Nah, he's
mixtape. Yeah, I
actually
see what
talking
you're
Yeah.
about
saying.
Pimp a
So he
that
Butterfly.
album is
Pimp a
just really
Butterfly, but
good.
he still can't even see. I understand, but Pimp a Butterfly is really actually really good. But I kind
Yeah,
of
it's got some crazy shit on it,
yeah,
bro.
it was kind of I don't know. It was fire though the way he was doing it, but I don't know.
So he basically said he's still doing shows, but fell off like The Simpsons. Your first shit was classic. Your last shit was tragic. Your second shit put niggas to sleep, but they gassed it. Then he said after your third shit was massive, and that was your prime. I was trailing right behind, and I just now hit mine.
Like I get it, but it's like.
But,
See, if you still
it's
doing
crazy.
shows and you
Basically
fell off,
confirmed that he
I
was
don't. If I'm doing through,
behind
if I'm
the
only,
whole
hold
time.
up, if I got like 3 or 4 albums, right,
Yeah.
and I got a Mystique. Kendrick is a Mystique artist, which is rare. He could drop he could drop right now. He can drop in, you know what I'm saying, just like his last album, and we listen to him. You know what I'm saying? So like, what does that say? For other people, like. That's still powerful in itself. Even if you drop a hit like Drake and them, it's still powerful that
Mhm.
like I can drop when the fuck I want and the world gonna listen. Mr. Morale, it ain't the best, but it ain't. People wanted to hear some
That
outside
shit did not
kind of
hit the
shit from
Mystique.
him.
Feel like people's expectations were somewhere else.
Yeah, they wanted to hear
That
his
shit did not
outside
hit the
shit,
Mystique.
but like when you actually delve into the actual album, it's actually a really good
That
album.
shit did not hit the Mystique, Kendrick Lamar.
The album, if you actually just listen to it for what it is, like it's actually a pretty good album.
Yeah,
It
really
is. It's a
good.
pretty good album, and I was talking
Yeah.
shit about that shit last year, bro. But I spent the block like 2 months ago on it. That's just a pretty good album.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Nigga
So yeah,
had
he basically dissed Miss Morale, Pimp a Butterfly, and
damn.
yeah, and Damn. So realistically though, all those albums are critically acclaimed, and all those albums were more than well received by fans. Um, Arguably, Kendrick is the most critically acclaimed rapper of all time, but I think even over Nas, which is saying a lot. I'm not gonna hold you. That says a lot. But I don't know. I see what he was saying. Like I'm not even mad at
That
it.
Mr.
Like, I
Big
get it.
Stepper came and went, bro.
It didn't come and go, bro.
That
I
shit
don't think
definitely came and went.
it
I
didn't.
ain't went back.
I
I ain't went
don't.
back to that album, and I don't know how. I ain't went back to that album
Wait,
again.
what do you say? What do you say? What
What,
album?
what
I
was
fuck
it?
with
Mr.
both.
Morale.
So
I fuck
Oh
with
yeah,
both
yeah.
artists too. I kind of agree with that, honestly, bro. Like that shit kind of came
Like,
out
I
of
fuck
nowhere.
with both artists too. You know that.
But when you go back to it,
That
my
shit
nigga, that
definitely
shit,
came and went.
it's a really good
You
project.
said Mr.
Yeah, it's
Morale
good.
came and went.
Definitely
Right.
came and
Yeah,
went fast than a
but I ain't gonna
motherfucker.
lie.
Yeah,
Like if you spin the block on it,
it
like
came
if you listen
and
to it
went,
right
but
now,
like
bro, it's really good though. Like
when
I
you
wasn't
go
expecting
back to
how
it, like
fast that
the
shit
content
went
is
with
really
Kendrick
good,
Lamar.
bro.
I
Like
wasn't
because like
expecting
I
that.
ain't gonna lie, that
Hold
album
on,
like during that
that shit.
time you had
I heard what you saying, Body Bags, but that shit didn't help them to stick to Kendrick Lamar with that last
no
album. It didn't help
it
them to stick.
didn't it did come and went, but it's a good battle. It's like they got the
It's a
narration
good
of
album. I
Kodak.
fuck with both artists.
Yeah,
It's definitely a good album, but shit, that shit didn't. Like I
I
said,
think the big hit off there was the most controversial song on that album was the "We Cry Together" and the one we had with Kodak that pushed me off. Like them the two most.
even a Pimp a Butterfly, that shit fire is critically acclaimed and shit like they got a Pulitzer Prize and shit like that. But that shit,
Yeah,
niggas not going back to that album.
See, this is where it gets interesting, man. Because I
But
don't know,
nigga,
like,
what Cole project do you go back to though?
I
I
fuck with
think
both of
Me,
them.
I don't be
I go
honest. I
back
really
to
don't
I
listen
go
to
back to
Cole like that. But like,
KOD.
if I
Back
go
to
back to
Bars
Cole, I go
Tale.
back to early Cole when he didn't
Yeah,
have
like
no
that
dreads.
I go back to Forest Hills. I go back to I go back to
Yeah,
KOD,
I get
Forest
back
Hills. I
how
go
far
back
you gotta
to
go
like the
back
only
to
Cole
him.
project I've been going back to, my nigga, is
The off season, I'll go back to that, but it's like other than that, it's
Cleveland
there.
School too. I go back to Kendrick Lamar, like Good Kid, Man City. I go back to what's that shit he had? I go back to Damn. Damn got some shit on it. I go back to
OD, I go back to Damn, I go back to Good Kid. I'll even keep back into Pimp a Butterfly and shit like that too, because there's definitely tracks on
Butterfly. If he didn't
it.
have that song, if he didn't have that All Right on there, I probably wouldn't go back to that shit. That All Right so fucking crazy.
the only Cole project I really go back to,
Yeah,
my
that
nigga.
all right is kind of crazy.
I think
yeah,
the Mr. Morale came and went for like the casual Kendrick fan. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
a person who's just like a casual fan. I think a
right.
lot of the diehard Kendrick fans still rocked with those later
That
projects.
count
You know
me
what I'm
out on
saying?
that crazy.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say with what J. Cole was saying though, this is all I really gotta say about that. What J. Cole was saying, Cujo, I feel like it's just like in battle rap, right? Like brothers try to spin a narrative. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying? It's
yeah.
like
Sure.
if I can make you believe it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like is Jay-Z really 30, was he really 36 in his karate class? I don't know. But it sounded good. You know what I'm saying?
Hollow
It sounded good. It sounded good though. You know what I'm saying? It just made him look silly.
Yeah,
You know,
that
Hollow
was
it
wild.
sounded good.
Nas, I'm like, nah. Even
Yeah,
as a hey, even when as a kid, Thanos, I heard that, I'm like, I don't know,
yeah.
Nas.
Now,
36.
It was funny though. It made him look away, and it was just spinning a narrative. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
like, I think
yeah.
that's all Cole was trying to do, bro.
feel like
You know what I
that's
mean?
why
But real fans know. You know what I mean? Real fans know what's up.
Cause I'm gonna be honest, like of all the big three, Cole has
Mm,
the weakest discography. Yeah, he has the weakest catalog,
he did.
realistically.
mm-hmm.
But that's
Uh,
compared to the craziest though, because Drake,
right.
anything, he's so versatile and he drops so often that it's like somebody's gonna fuck with it. And Kendrick, he has a lower shooting percentage, but his shit is pretty high quality and shit like that too. So
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of quality, it's not the same. But I understand since we're in a battle, it doesn't really matter. They can say whatever they want. 'Cause, I mean, Hov was the same person that said it was written was Ann. You know what I'm saying? We
I don't
know that
know,
it wasn't.
bro. That nigga
Who
Kobe
y'all
doing
think
numbers,
had the
man. I
hotter
can't even.
beat?
That nigga Kobe doing numbers, man. Hell no.
He does numbers, but we
That
talking
nigga
about
do
like
his
quality
numbers,
wise.
man. I'm
It's
talking about
not
by his,
received.
talking about
Hey,
by himself
do
too.
y'all
That shit
think
is
J.
crazy.
Cole this had the better beat?
I ain't even heard of J. Cole this. I ain't gonna cap on nigga.
Nah, I
No.
didn't have to be
I
no.
ain't even heard of
You know
Cole.
Nah.
what? I'm gonna tell you what. Another reason why that beat
Then the Metro beat?
I
the
prefer the
Metro
second
beat,
half of the diss in the first.
yeah,
I,
the
I,
Metro beat hit harder because we all know that Wayne that's the iconic beat. I just listened to
Yeah.
the Wayne version yesterday, and that's what like that was a
Then
smart
this
move
hit,
to
bro.
flip
It's
that.
fucking Future on the song.
Yeah, and it's
Bro.
future in
That
the
shit
song.
don't
Yeah, you
hit
know what I'm
hard.
saying. So like, it's
I'm gonna
I
be real.
prefer
I
I
didn't.
prefer
I
the
didn't,
second half of
be real.
Cold
I didn't
Diss.
know that was Wayne. I didn't know that was Wayne shit.
yeah hard. But I don't know if it's Wayne shit, but I know he.
Nah,
That's
it's
the when I first.
3-6. It's
That's
3-6.
three.
It's three
I
six,
got
but the
three
first
six
time I
mixed
heard
with
it
Bandit
Nah,
is
it's not
T.
3
Wayne. You
6.
know,
It's Easy E.
Actually no, it's actually this group called Everlasting
okay,
Bass
yeah, I know.
on the
Okay, I
West
knew it was
Coast.
somebody else, but Wayne, when Wayne
No,
used it, that was
I'm
he
talking
kind
about
of
the
took
Easy
it.
Does It part on the
Oh, okay,
talking about the sample, the little sample of the Easy Does It song.
That dun 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 dun
Yeah, I was hearing that
dun.
Band
Yeah,
for
that
TV
shit
horns in
right
that bitch
there, the
too. I'm
hard
hearing that
body
shit
Oh,
on
you talking about the
motherfuckers.
He
That
Was Once a Thug?
That's the Easy E
Oh yeah, the
part.
He Was Once a Thug
yeah,
from the Harvard Way.
that's the yeah,
they rolling.
that's the 3-6 shit. But that dun 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 dun, that's the
The
hard
original
body
song's from
motherfucker. Got a heart
Rodney
of a
O and
killer.
Philly
Yeah,
Easy E
Everlasting
part. That
Bass.
ain't 3 6.
That shit is crazy though. Like that shit is that's a crazy song. The beat is insane, everything, But I prefer the second half.
Y'all
Like
feeling
Cole
that?
was talking.
Y'all feeling that? That's what that's for y'all.
It was
That was
fine.
a cool ad lib, bro.
Why you
hey,
got a
when I
problem
first
with it?
heard it, I'm
That shit
like,
was funny.
man, nah, bro. But then when I actually sat back down and listened to it, I was like, okay.
Aw.
He
nigga
know,
when
but
I
he got to work on that, man. He got to stop doing that shit sometimes.
That's not something he does though. Like
My nigga
it was just
Kendrick
for that
fire, but that
song.
shit had me crying. Aw. Oh.
Huh?
I thought that shit was funny.
Oh man. Let's get it, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. This
Right.
this is the part of the verse. Like I fuck with Kendrick. Like when he was on. Like I hope them sentiments symbolic. My temperament, bipolar. I choose violence. All that
Yeah.
shit. Niggas cooking up, but cannot be legit. No 40 water. Like he had a couple like that.
Man, you
That
see,
Even
it's
when he
like,
came out,
really.
when he was like, these niggas talking out of their neck,
I don't
don't
pull
pull
no
no
coffin out of your mouth.
funeral out of your
mhm.
mouth.
Yeah,
Paranoid.
Let's
that
get it,
shit.
bro.
Yeah,
That was a
that
shot
shit
at Cole.
crazy.
That was a shot at Cole right out the gate because on that
Right.
first Scooter song, Cole, what he say? Turn your song to a funeral. Da, 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 right. So whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So niggas didn't even catch that. No, I thought Kendrick
Yeah,
was barring up.
I ain't catch it. Niggas is too subliminal, man. All these years, I
Yeah,
don't
that's what, hey,
shit,
Bobby did.
bro.
I think the same shit,
I
bro.
was
See the
And I don't
subliminal
listen to Cole like that. So
shit.
like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
They've
not
been
saying
doing
sometimes
that since Biggie and J them though. So like they've been doing that, but I ain't
when
say
the
that.
Andre
Just say that
3000
nigga
bar, I
name,
like.
man.
You see Andre through the stick or some shit. I fuck with that. Yeah, he was. I feel like I still feel like Kendrick shit was a little more direct. I
That was a
don't know
cold. There was
why.
two Hunks. That's what you said, right?
That was a
Yes, he
Cole.
did
That was
Cole
Cole.
and Drake.
hmm
With the
He did both of
with the
them.
Andre three
Cause Cole
Andre
got
with
a
the
verse.
flute.
Cole got a verse about rapping about something about walking through the woods carrying a stick or something like that, and that's why he said if I walk around with that stick, that ain't 103K. That shit was hard. I ain't gonna lie.
If you walk around that stick, it ain't Andre
Hey,
3K.
this shit funny. He was walking with a stick in the woods, so shit,
Damn,
man.
the way y'all
Flute.
breaking it down, it seemed like Cole rapped, but it seemed like
Yo, Ung hates Kendrick.
it's
I
Kendrick
like,
cooked him.
yeah.
Like,
I thought
That
Cole.
shit is funny.
I thought Cole. This was fire. I don't know what
yeah,
he.
I
yeah,
fuck
I
with
don't hate
both
it. I
artists.
liked it. It's just the way y'all breaking this shit down, like to some
Nah, the
like the
way he's
Kendrick shit to
breaking
the
it
science.
down, doing the
Yeah,
impersonation.
Bro, I can only do that
how it
because
was
I
put
ain't heard Cole
together, and
shit. So
plus how it
like,
was
I only
rap.
heard
Like
Cole
Kendrick
shit.
really
Like this,
won.
so I ain't heard this.
Now the first half, Cole confirmed everything. I keep telling niggas, bro. Like I keep telling that nigga was always trailing behind that nigga, man. So for him to say that shit, I already knew that. Nigga, we knew that already. You didn't have to put that in the raps. It's just the second half I prefer. Like
The last one is better.
yeah, like all that. I just I prefer the second half, but the first half that nigga was just affirming that Kendrick is better than him, realistically. But aside from that, I'm
Well,
not finna.
Cujo, you a Cole hater, so I mean,
Nah, man.
I didn't
Nah,
really
come
take
on,
it
bro.
like that. But
That's basically what it was, bro. I'm trailing behind you,
he wasn't saying that Cole. He wasn't
bro.
saying Kendrick
Bro,
is better.
It's like
if you
and then
He
when he
was
Why
said,
y'all be letting
right
Cujo
there
like
with
host
you
these
for
kind of
real.
topics?
listen,
He a
man,
hater.
listen, man. A nigga saying I'm trailing behind you and I'm just not
He's
catching
just
up.
acknowledging that,
Like, let's be real here,
but that
man,
don't have nothing to do with a nigga thinking that he's better than me. That just
bro.
is telling the reality of the situation. You was ahead. I was trailing behind. Now it's ironic that I got it. Now you want like I liked it. That shit was hard.
Yeah,
If
that's
I
good.
say what I want to say, I'm gonna still be a hater because I'm that. If you think that
You're
nigga
gonna
is
be a
caught
hater if
up,
you don't say it.
if you think he caught up with just features, I don't know what world we think this is, but it's not. We don't do that, bro.
You see the
Can't name
last
one
album
rapper.
sales?
No,
I still don't
not
think
catch up,
It was pretty close. It was pretty close.
bro. Catching up with just features over the last 3 years is
He
insane,
not
man.
talking about for you. Talking about album sales. That's why I just asked you.
Bro.
Did you see
That
the last
nigga
A
album
dropped.
nigga
sales?
can catch up to you with just some features though, depending on who you feature with and depending on how that song is.
Nah, nah.
Now
That
I don't know
Robbie,
nigga's
about
that's a
rapping with
hater.
Savage and
Robbie,
Yachty,
that's
man.
a hater. Cujo? Man,
Thug, man.
that's what you talking about. That's Cujo.
Nah,
Come
Cujo's got
on,
a
bro. Like
point,
we just gotta,
bro. You can't
he
just
said
do it
he,
all.
he rapping with
Cujo's a piece of
Savage and
shit.
Yachty,
bro.
man.
In the context of everything we're talking about, we gotta keep it real. Like, I'm gonna just be honest. Like, it sounds like some hater shit, but features and 2 albums in 6 years, bro. And I fuck with Off Season. It's not a
No,
bad
you
album
don't.
at all.
No,
No,
you
it's
don't.
not bad, bro. It's
Tell the
cool.
truth, bro. Stop
I'm
It's
digging.
it's
Tell
straight.
the
cool.
truth.
It's cool, man. It's not groundbreaking anything.
Damn,
It's
some shit
cool.
be real,
It's
bro. It's
just cool
free.
rapping,
It's free to be real, bro. It's
bro.
free.
It's a cool album, man. It's okay. It's cool. But that shit
Just say
not
I don't
enough
like
for
the
me to be
nigga.
like, oh yeah, the nigga more consistent. So yeah, he's over. It's not enough, man.
Yeah, that's how I
Not,
felt about the Drake shit too. I was like, nah.
it's gonna take the fall off and maybe his next couple albums for me to be like, you know what? I see the vision now.
No,
He
you not.
dropped
You gonna come back
consistent
and hate
music.
again, nigga. Quit
Mhm.
lying, bro. You gonna come back and start hating. Well, I ain't gonna
No,
hate
I'm
him, but
not. I'm getting dead
He
ass.
ain't really. I mean, it's really still Jermaine. So he didn't.
I
I didn't.
mean, if I'm speaking unbiasedly, I think Cole has the worst discography out of all three of them niggas, right?
He does.
But
How you do?
but I think Cole is clearly rapping better than any of them other two niggas
I'm
right
not mad at
now.
that.
Over the past year and a half, 2 years, he's rapping better than
Yeah,
both
Cole
of them
got better
niggas.
as a
Yeah,
rapper.
Drake, yeah, because Drake fell off. Drake, his last what? His
Drake has
last
been
three,
dropping music
last 3 or
every
4.
year.
I don't think Drake. The last
Man,
time I liked the Drake album was probably Scorpion.
Drake couldn't
And
afford to fall off. That nigga
I think that was
been a front runner for so
2020,
long. He
right?
can afford that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
can
remember
afford
he
that
was
shit.
trying to do the whole break rollout after was it? I honestly never mind it. He came back with I think Her Loss. Was it Her Loss? No. It was
One
I think it
dark
was For
scary
All the
hour or something like
Dogs.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, For All
but
the Dogs
hey,
first,
fuck
and then it
though.
was Scary Hours.
I was
I
gonna
fuck
say
with
if
I fuck with
when it come to dissing though, if
Fuck the
Drake
Scary
do
Hours.
this, like
For All the Dogs was like,
can't be talking. He gotta be careful how he talk albums, especially recent albums, cause like the recent albums ain't been all that, boy.
See Body Bag. He signed the deal.
But if we being real, all these niggas' albums is sketchy to somebody, bro. Like
That is true. That's
Kendrick's
true. That's
resume is
true.
not flawless to a lot of people.
I don't
Drake,
listen to none of that Drake shit.
Drake shit is not flawless to a lot of people. Cole shit is not flawless. So it's really just, you know what I'm saying? It's really just picking and choosing who you prefer for real.
I think with Cole, he's definitely improved as a rapper overall. I would say with Kendrick and Drake. Kendrick, I know I'm a Kendrick fan, but he definitely been making music that's more digestible and palatable to like, the casual fan. That's why his music gets awarded so much. Like he
What's your
hasn't
favorite
been
song against
as
Morale and the Big Stepper?
I would say probably Rich Spirit or Count Me Out. One of the
I like
two.
Count Me Out. Count Me
Count Me
Out.
Out is my
Rich
favorite. So
Spirit,
yeah.
Count Me Out, or what was the joint he had with Shorty?
Like five.
Talking about We Cry Together.
Cry Together. That's probably my
Yeah,
top.
we cry together. I like cry together, and
Yeah,
I
I ain't
like
went
that.
back to that. I ain't went back to
I
none
don't
of
like
those.
that song, but
I like
he
that.
got
Push the nigga off me like
Savior on there.
Like,
I like Savior.
that shit was crazy.
He got Savior on there. He got Silent Hill. I fuck with.
I fucked with
Father
Savior.
Time. I think no. It was the Mother joint that I fuck with. I fuck with that shit.
I'm not even
Father
gonna
Time.
lie.
So
When the last
I
time you
like that
played that
one
shit?
song.
last time I played that was probably when it came out. I ain't gonna hold you.
See?
I like that one song. It's a little different when he's like, my auntie's a man now. Like it gave me like
Auntie Diaries.
it gave me an old Kendrick vibe. Like I don't know why he was
Fuck with
rapping.
it.
I ain't like this shit.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
It's
He
not.
have
Yeah,
an auntie turn
no,
gay,
I
so
fuck with
yeah,
it because it was
I understood where he was
different. It
coming
was
from.
different.
I did have an auntie turn gay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I'ma say, boom. That's kind of smart though to throw that because it's like this day and
No,
age.
it was very smart. It was very strategic.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I know you ain't. I know it ain't your type of shit. But that's just like I just.
I
Fuck
will
with
say
it.
the biggest controversy from this album is him putting Kodak on a feature. That's what everybody was really upset
Well, you gotta
about.
think. I think that was the same year Kodak had the Super Gremlin. He was hot that year. He was all over that album. And that was unexpected too. I ain't think I heard Kodak Black narrating this shit. I'm like, what the
It's
fuck?
just because of the charges he was brought up on and everything. People just felt like it wasn't really the time for that. So yeah, like all that. But I
I didn't
mean,
know there was no backlash from that song. I thought everybody
Man,
was similar.
nah, you know how people on Twitter be, man. They even killing Cole right now for the bar he had on
Yeah, they
Pie.
killing Cole for that shit.
Yeah,
On what?
the trans bar.
Yeah,
I
the
ain't heard what.
trans bar.
The bar was ass,
damn.
but you know.
On the diss song?
No, it was on the mixtape. Might delete later. It's a song called Pie with him, Daylight, and Absol.
Oh,
Ain't
I
that a
ain't heard none of
lineup?
this. I ain't heard
And
none
this
of
is
this
why.
shit.
This probably why people don't be they subliminal. They be dissing subliminal
I'm
because
gonna read the
people
line, man.
get
It
too
was
offended.
ass, but it wasn't anything.
I don't like how you read though.
What you mean? What type of hater shit is
Yeah, how
that?
do you tell someone you don't like
I
how
don't
they
like how you
read?
read.
Using your finger and shit.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
you be doing in
Listen,
that.
man, I didn't say that. Jermaine Cole said this, man. This is Jermaine Cole. He said, they plead the fifth. I'm seeing hints of a trans fella in cancel culture's vicinity. He's no killer. Trust me, beneath his chosen identity, there's still a pussy. Period. I don't know what any of this means, but it's ass.
Wait, hold on.
But how do that offend?
Hold on.
Somebody else read that shit.
Hold on.
Yeah, he
Paige,
said, I'm seeing
we
hints
battling
of
in
a
an hour.
trans
I
fella.
thought we was battling after the women's After the women get down.
No.
Yesterday. I mean, that's what the
Hold
battle.
on, Robbie. How you gonna tell me no? And that's what the nigga told me.
We just here when we agree is a real hour and a half.
Robbie,
This nigga Robbie out of pocket.
Yo,
Nigga
we
ain't in here no more.
I guess you weren't in here, but yeah, we agreed on
he
hour
said
and a half.
no.
Man. We just doing a quick little show right quick. You know what I'm saying? Get this out the
Yeah.
way.
No.
Yeah. We actually recording right now and shit. But
Was that crazy?
Robbie's
My bad,
crazy,
boom.
man.
I
Boy,
didn't.
you had you on the contract, boom.
this nigga Boom, man, that was hilarious.
My
Wow.
bad.
Nah. But that song Pie, I'm not gonna lie, this mixtape is actually not bad. Like he got different shit for everybody. Like he got drill shit on here, he got singing shit on here, and he got rapping shit on here. So if you a Cole fan, you more than likely gonna fuck with this shit. Like I didn't really get the drill shit, but it's not a bad listen. He got Central C on here and Boz, and they doing the drill shit. It's not terrible, but I wouldn't go back to it. But it's a cool little mixtape to hold over until the Fall Off come out, which I really don't know when that's supposed to drop.
Probably Fall Off. That's his shit.
Yeah, that's cold shit. I ain't gonna lie, the hype for this album is, I mean, he better really, I don't know, man. There's a lot of pressure on him.
Nah, he got it right now.
I think,
that shit better be fire.
Yeah, it gotta be.
Metro
it
got
gotta
another one
exceed a
dropping
lot of
this
people's
month.
expectations. I'm not gonna hold you because the hype for that shit is next level. So
I'm expecting greatness. So from what he's been doing,
Kendrick on the album.
What he's been doing recently, I'm expecting greatness.
Yeah. So I was kind of surprised.
I like the off season. So
I was kind of shocked to see Soul on the song with Cole and shit and Daylight.
He had a song on there with Cameron, right? On
Ready 24. Yeah.
My nigga Cam got off too.
I gotta listen to it. I was too busy listening to that Dipset that night.
That shit was fire.
I didn't really like beats change and all that, but the song is not bad.
Yeah. Future, next album drop April 12th, I heard. So
How would brothers rate?
I think Future, because Future got 2 albums coming out. I think there's another one coming out this April.
How would brothers rate Kendrick's verse compared to what Cole did? I mean, I know it's kind of hard to compare, being that Cole's song was kind of strictly aimed at Kendrick, and then Kendrick's verse was like just kind of like some subs. But what would y'all rate each verse or whatever? Like, how would y'all rate that?
I ain't going against Future, so
See, Kendrick was kind of
hard to compare. It's hard to compare, like you said, because Kendrick shit is just a verse, where Cole shit is an entire record. So it's feel me? I can't really call it until the other nigga gets a chance to rebuttal. So
okay. What'd you think of Cole's diss overall? I mean, I know it was a warning shot. I liked it a lot. Yeah.
He can't afford to be doing no damn warning shots, but it's all good, man. Whatever. I don't want to sound like a hater, but I'm just saying, man. I wouldn't be what I would be if I didn't call it out.
Nah, it's a warning shot. Because Kendrick didn't call him out all the way.
I
mean,
yeah,
little sub, little
something light to kind of get the beef started.
Right?
It's cool.
I'm not gonna lie. If you understand the background of them going back and forth, it's not as personal. It's just it's a matter of who thinks who is better. But this is the most personal I've ever seen them two get. So I don't know. And plus, I'm not gonna hold you, Cole. I see what Cole is doing, like getting on the track with Drake and shit, and getting on Drake's side. Cause I already see what that angle.
Drake before.
Nah, nigga. Nah,
they got like 4 songs before this one. They got 4 songs before this. What are you talking about?
Listen, man. Listen. Do you listen? That first person shooter, I know what that nigga was doing, man. Like, we gonna keep it a buck. Like, all this shit is calculated.
Look on that deep web shit. Go ahead, do your thing.
Yeah.
What do you mean? He says Kendrick's album.
From that deep dark web shit.
Bro, Absol's on the track with Cole too. Yeah, Absol's, he TDE. He's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? But I think that song dropped. I think that song, he probably did that song before, we even knew.
He mentioned K-Dot albums on first person.
Yes. Yes, man. Niggas was going at him, man. Like,
What you saying for person too though about the albums? I ain't heard that. I ain't heard it.
bro, he was just talking shit about Kendrick in general, man. We're just gonna keep it a bean. We're gonna keep it a buck, man. We see the side he's taking. I don't know why it take for a nigga to diss personally for you to be like, oh, I see the vision now. Nah, man.
I just asked you a simple question. What did he say about his albums on first person shooting?
What you mean about his album? What you mean?
I don't remember the stepper shit.
He did say something about steppers. Yeah, he did say
Everybody
something.
steppers now are fucking I'm finna clean off my plate. That's a shot at Kendrick.
Yeah. And he said some other shit like the Muhammad Ali line, was interesting, and then
Quick
it's a
comment.
couple of lines, man.
Like niggas is just this one-sided beef. Chill out, man. Like nah.
I'm just asking the question.
Niggas got to be direct. I get the vision now, bro. We from that era though, bro.
Bro, all these niggas that listen. When Kendrick was direct,
even when Cole say the Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake, that's a subliminal. That's a subliminal that because we all know Spider-Man is the top dog, unfortunately. And I gotta make sure I say that.
Marvel.
Like, even when he say the Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake, it's basically saying it's me and him and nobody else.
Right.
I'm saying like Cole is none of these niggas are dumb. All these niggas are very precise in what they say. So, you know what I'm saying? On a lyrical level, you just gotta catch that shit. Like, okay, I heard you. I heard you.
I guess
the Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake.
It's all code, boom. It's all code.
It sounds
like we recruited your homies to be demon deacons. We got them at 10 of your wake. Hate how the gang got away from the bars. Then everybody steppers. Well, fuck it. Then everybody breakfast, and I'm about to clear up my plate. Yada 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 yada. And,
I would have had a line of just like he should have wrote a line like that's if you.
Daylight is on J. Cole shit. That shit.
What if Kendrick?
Daylight is on the track with J. Cole. Yeah, and
that's not crazy to because wasn't Daylight signed to TDE or messing with them at one point?
He was supposed to be.
Yeah, so that's not crazy to think.
Unfortunately, due to him having gang politics.
I ain't know he.
J-Rock
I always heard about that nigga being over there fucking with him and shit. I ain't know he gonna be on the mix like on.
Yeah, he was supposed to be. Yeah.
You can't have a podcast and not be in the loop, man.
Hey,
you know what's funny? The only reason he didn't sign with them.
Smoke crack, I'll steal it.
The only reason he didn't sign with them realistically is because of some policies with him and J-Rock. That's it. If it wasn't for that, he would have signed. Yeah. Because all of them from different areas in Cali. Yeah. Daylight from Grape Street. J-Rock from Bounty Hunters. Them niggas have been historical enemies for I don't know how long. So it just would have looked weird. Which is funny because Schoolboy he did some.
But I don't understand that somewhere like don't STG be like blood?
Schoolboy from Hoover, Kendrick from Piru, Absol from Carson. He don't really claim nothing, but 3 out of 4 of them niggas is gang affiliated in some form.
He ain't no Carson Crip like Serious Jones.
Yo, what?
Yeah, but how to explain this to me?
He just from Carson. Yeah, what you want to say, Body Back?
The nigga STG be saying like blood shit, right? But 42 Doug don't be on that. And them niggas got an album together and they part of the same level.
Nah, 42 Doug for sure be on that.
That's not no West Coast shit, but like
I never be on that.
It's different because I know it's way more personal between Rock and Daylight. Like it's because them niggas is historical enemies. Like I rarely see that. Like you might see Perico and Nip do a song, but them niggas not enemies.
Like he's still a blood killer.
Yeah, like Bounty Hunters, them niggas in the same city, and they're not even that far from each other. So they both in Watts. Them niggas have been enemies since forever. So it's different. So I don't know, but and I don't think him and J-Rock was cool like that to like overlook it. So it just was a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, that West Coast shit would be a little bit different.
Yeah, I know Nip could do that shit. It was cool with Nip, but not everybody was cool with each other like that.
Does anybody have somebody that they are favoring in this battle? Like you're kind of rooting for?
Oh yeah,
Kendrick or Cole or
Kendrick.
Drake? Is it somebody hoping Drake come out with something? Like
Drake don't.
Drake cool.
You know what's crazy?
I hope he gets some boot smoke.
The crazy part about Drake, Kendrick respond. He came at him 3 times, like in the early 2010s. First time it was Control. Drake took that shit personally.
Drake
Oh, I thought
already
we were
said it though.
friends. I thought we were friends, man. That diss track was a little too ambitious. I was like, what? Oh, okay. Then he came at him the second time at the Hip Hop Awards and shit when Kendrick was like, finna tuck his sensitive rapper back in his pajama pants. Drake goes on Vibe magazine, does an interview, and says, "I'm Jordan, so I don't need to respond to peons," basically comparing himself to Jordan, and he takes the high road. The third time, this is like months before Drake was supposedly, he'll have ghostwriters. Kendrick raps on To Pimp a Butterfly that a nigga got ghostwriters. Everybody thought he was
Well, I
alluding
remember
to
that.
Kanye, but Kanye already was admitted to have ghostwriters for forever. So
Travis Scott. All right.
he was talking about Drake on that shit. The nigga didn't respond 3 times directly. He
So
just
he
went
ducking it.
just went sub for sub.
So he
3
ducking the
times.
smoke.
Yeah, nigga been ducking, man.
He ducking or he don't feel a need to respond to this nigga.
Nah, ain't no need.
Nigga, Drake
go.
It's a good point, huh? Good point.
It was a big
Okay,
three.
how he responded
It's a
to
big
Push.
difference, dog.
Hold on, he responded
Good
to
point.
Push. He responded to Common around the same time on the Stay Scheming. He didn't directly, but we knew who he was talking about when he addressed Common. So
Common
like,
is a beef legend.
Yeah, he responded back to
There was-
Kanye.
yeah,
look,
so
with
he
Common and
who was
Drake,
Common at that time for
but
Drake to be responded to, but he
there was
can't
a female
respond. This is
involved,
his
man.
era.
But yo, wasn't there a female involved when that when Common was dating Serena?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. Yeah, it was, but
Kendrick Cole is both the closely related artists to him.
right.
So, like, how can you acknowledge that and still ignore this? Like,
Yeah, because because that Common shit was crazy though, and like when Common did his little jab, he didn't jab back.
Yeah,
You know what
Drake.
I'm saying?
Common addressed his name. He dressed him personally, like he said his name in the rap and everything. But on that Stay Scheming remix, Drake responded.
Hey,
he
so
did
like
respond. He just didn't say no
to
names.
the
But
world, y'all feel like it's a close race between K-Dot and Drake?
he
To the
says
world.
what? It's a close race.
Yeah, close race. Like are they on the same level type shit?
Yeah.
No. I mean, in the world, yeah, but
Musically, they are.
Your personal opinion.
Musically and lyrically, yes, they are. Obviously, we're talking about
Musically.
sales and everything. It's not close.
I'm gonna say it's like to the world, no, Drake would be upper. But if you want to
I don't even think to the. I don't even think.
like.
So you think
I think they're awfully close, but for different reasons, huh? If that
for the
makes
talent
sense.
wise, but like
You know what I'm
status wise, Cole and
I'm not
Cole
gonna lie.
and-
You know what's
yeah,
crazy?
I don't have to respond to you. You're not up here.
Nah, we're not doing that.
No, we're not gonna treat Kendrick like he's just a nobody though. Like we're not doing that.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not
Nigga got
We're not doing that.
Grammys for
We're not doing
I
that.
wouldn't respond to if Cole said something. I wouldn't respond to him either.
Nobody's fucking
Okay.
Drake status wise. We know that.
Right.
Hey, 30
I
minutes,
won't
brother,
if
30
Cole
minutes.
said something, I won't respond to Cole either.
What?
There's a song with Cole talking about the.
Okay, hold on. So who is he supposed to respond to? The nigga could respond to
Nobody.
Common.
I'm on top, nigga. What respond to you for?
Okay, so you could have said the same thing about Hove. If that's the
Considering
case,
You could have. That's inner city beef.
You want to know the problem? What the problem with that though? Because I'm one of the people that believe shit. If I want Drake to respond, but he don't gotta respond. But the
That's what I'm
fact
saying.
but the fact that you responded to Pusha T, right? He is nowhere near the
That
status.
was over a bitch too, right? I mean, like over his family and shit, right? There was some shit like that.
Nah, he just
or the ring on you like Virginia Williams.
well, I'm saying Drake.
He mentioned Pusha T wife name.
He was really going at Kanye and Pusha got involved. I'm just being honest.
another reason why I feel like Drake respond, like I keep saying, that nigga was on tour, and they got a video of him talking shit, looking like he frustrated, like it got what Kendrick did got under his skin. So you know what I'm saying. So when I get under your skin a little bit, pause necessary, no Diddy, whatever y'all say. It's like I feel like you gotta respond, and you on tour, so like. It made it seem like you just fucking up your tour or something like that, and the Pusha T shit. So, and you've been running, and if you really the top nigga, don't run from the smoke. So,
Yeah, but
And your last
Kendrick and
two.
Drake,
Yeah, I can keep going if I want to. Like,
of all the three,
I don't see the point of making another nigga hotter. Like, I don't see the point of that shit.
of all the
But you
three,
know,
Cole
if you
was
know,
signed first.
if I say
If I'm
something
not
to you, you
mistaken.
know the traffic coming that way.
Making niggas hot your entire career. You mention it every chance you get. What are you talking about?
yeah.
The traffic coming that way. I say something to you, the traffic coming that way. That's how it
But how
is.
you,
It's like,
wait. Hold on.
when I said something about Cole, the traffic came Cole way. Now Cole has to.
Making him hotter. Like, what he like? I understand that, but like these niggas, he's a top. If I'm in the big three, bro, like you, how hot are you really making me, nigga? I don't have to drop
I
consistently
didn't
as
call you
you
the big
do.
three. I didn't call you the big three. Cole called you big three. I didn't call you big three.
Well, but the fans do. The people in the world, they not mad at that. That's what I'm talking about. We ain't talking about what that nigga think all the time. We just talking about what the fans. So like you can't be like I
I'm
don't
speaking from
understand that.
Drake's perspective. I don't feel like I gotta. No. I'm gonna keep making
Nah,
music.
man, he got to like in a way he put
You
himself in a
want him to.
position.
They'll
He
never.
put himself in a position where he has to. Now, if he ain't say shit on that stage and
You would
address
like him
Pusha
to.
T, like he ain't like this is how this
Did you
shit goes.
did you see that video of Drake having his little mini meltdown on
That's what
stage
I'm talking
a
Yeah, I
couple
about.
weeks
seen that. I
ago?
seen that. I
Yes,
seen
that
that.
Okay, but
yeah,
Kendrick living rent free in his head right now. Like, yeah,
rent
it got to
free.
him.
Like
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
keep saying something. You know,
after
yeah,
you
you
break
niggas
up
keep
with
saying
somebody
something.
you
I'm
like,
like,
you rent free. They like, come on, man. And that was during his tour.
Yeah.
is it
So
rent free if the nigga said something? I said something back. Like,
why give him that kind of light? Okay, so why give him that kind of light at all? Why stop the show? Why stop your DJ from playing the next hit record you're gonna perform to say something about Kendrick?
And
If he's not worth responding to, why do that, bro?
you just
and
said nobody
Thanos
can fuck
nothing.
me.
And
Okay.
Thanos, he stopped the record,
So
and no, not a diss song, not an 8 bar shot,
nothing,
nothing
nothing.
came from it.
Whole meltdown.
I don't think he need that shit.
All right, man.
It's ego at the end of the day too. Come on, man. This is ego, bro. This is male pride, ego,
You right about that.
competition. Who's
You
the
right about
best?
that.
Who's on top? Who's better with that pen? Like all of that, bro. Like all that stuff plays a factor, man. It's hip hop, bro. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah. So blame it on
Yeah, Drake
game.
is obviously the bigger
We ain't gotta
artist, but
respond to that shit, man. Come
He
on.
doesn't have to, but he
We ain't
did
gotta
though.
do all
He
this
already
shit.
did though.
Like I
oh,
said,
He did
look,
though.
Out here,
but
cut it
nah,
out.
man.
He already did
No,
it.
but what
hold
you
on,
want
hold
You
on.
gonna
to
do that. Him to.
Hold on,
he already
hold on.
he
It's a lot
already
of
did in a
it's a lot
way.
of niggas in here.
Come on, man. That's not no shit.
Hold on, Lukey. It's a lot of niggas in here wearing Drake fanny packs right now. Let's
That's
be
what I'm
honest.
trying to say,
Let's
bro.
do that. All
Let's
the
do this.
niggas.
Let's do this.
Hold
Hold
Yeah,
up,
on. Let's
like
bro.
do
I'm
this.
fuck
not
out
Let's
getting
of
get it.
no
here.
cold
Let's
in.
get it.
God
I
Let's
thought
get
the
damn.
it.
nigga said something
Let's
about
That's
get
it.
it,
why you
Let's
man.
get
see
to it.
me.
Hold
That's
on,
me,
man.
man.
I know the
That's
fanny
why
pack
you
word.
see
I knew the
me, bro.
fanny pack word was
That's
gonna
me,
get you
man.
riled up. So hold on.
The
Yeah,
fifth
man.
tank
I
brother.
don't even listen to Drake. I'm just speaking from Drake's perspective. I
Yeah.
don't even listen to
You ain't gotta
I'm
respond
not.
to that shit on,
I'm.
man.
I'm
Come
not a
on,
big
He
man.
Drake.
do.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead,
Hold on.
boom.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I fuck with Drake. I don't have no
I
problem.
don't.
I don't have no problem with Drake.
Mhm.
But
Mm-hmm.
when you can, he never went the Kanye route. Kanye said, "I just make music," right? Drake considers himself to be the top dog, MC. He considers himself to be. We not gonna make no special rules for these niggas in the aspect of hip hop. If you consider
Mm-hmm.
yourself the best, this shit is about competition. If another nigga that is worthy, we not. If we just completely biased if we act like Kendrick is not worthy to talk to Drake, that Cole is not worthy to talk to Kendrick, and however you wanna all three of these niggas are worthy. If a nigga is tugging on the cape, on Superman cape, and you responded to little old Pusha fucking T, whose status is nowhere near these other three niggas, then
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna look crazy not responding to Kendrick. You're gonna look crazy.
Well, we gonna do it. We gonna do it in our fashion, though, boo. We gonna make a hit out of that shit,
Whenever,
man. You know how
Oh,
we do it,
I'm
brother.
not
man. We gonna make
rushing.
a straight
I'm
up
not.
hit out of
I'm
all
not.
of this, man.
I'm
We ain't
not
just gonna
rushing.
do no
I'm not
rap out.
rushing him. I'm not
Yeah.
one of them
Okay.
niggas that's saying
Yeah.
he got to respond tomorrow night.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Whenever
Okay.
he, just don't say nothing though until you ready to
Yeah, the nigga
respond.
cook though, boom. That nigga cook, man. It's already cook.
He
We already
cooked.
cooking it up right now.
Yeah,
That gumbo
okay,
cooking
yeah.
right
So
now,
when you
man.
ready to put it on the table, You got the meal. Got the meal prepared. Shit. I'm cool. I ain't
That nigga
rushing
cooked up Lucci. He done.
Yeah.
That nigga done
Cooked
Lucci.
up already. That gumbo already cooking right now, man.
it.
That nigga
On the
done.
real, man.
Hey, I'm not one of them niggas that doubt Drake. Drake stripes. Drake got stripes to me when it
I
comes to
doubt Drake
battle shit.
severely, but I understand where he's coming from. I do not like
Now,
Drake.
That boy Drake done been in wars. I ain't.
now, right? You was talking about Drake because Drake, when I told you when Kendrick got King Kunta, right? That was the first time we heard that a nigga accused Drake of having ghostwriter. This is before Meek and shit. I think like a couple months of shit.
Subliminally, or he said his name?
Nah, subliminally. He didn't say that, but he said, "I can dig rapping, but a rapper with a ghostwriter, what the fuck happened?" Drake responded on the 100 with the game and shit. He said, "I would have all of your fans if I didn't go pop and I stayed on some
That
conscious
nigga
shit."
went crazy on that 100 too. I remember
He
that
did.
song.
Yeah, he did. He said, "I would have all of your fans if I didn't go pop and I stayed on some conscious shit." And then Kendrick responds like after that shit on the Compton album and shit, like on a couple tracks. Dark Side, Deep Water.
Y'all are years ahead of me in this beef. Like y'all are years ahead. I never like I don't.
Yeah, I wasn't indulged like that.
Yeah,
I had
really,
to go back. I really had to go back.
Man, I
on it.
want
I'm
to
not
see
gonna lie.
somebody die, man.
Me too. But like
I want
I
one of
agree
these
with
niggas on
like
wax.
I agree with Boom. Like listen, like you ain't gotta rush it, but don't be acting. Don't just not do nothing because like
There's
you can't be
never
coming here
like high.
talking about you the best. And you shooting at niggas like Pusha T, and then I'm living rent free in your head because I did a diss, and now you on your tour having a meltdown. You ain't do no track after. It look crazy. You know
That's
what I'm
not
saying?
rent, no. What's the definition of rent free, bro? Like what's the definition of rent free?
But okay, listen, it wasn't a full meltdown, but he looked agitated and he didn't do shit.
He is irritated.
He didn't even say fuck the other
He
nigga
is
in the
bothered
three.
by it.
Like he didn't
They
say
really don't like
shit.
each other, bro. They don't fuck with each other at all. Like, the last track they got together is Poetic Justice. Like, I know Kendrick was on the Buried Alive interlude on Take Care. Then he got the fucking Problems track. You know, Drake bought him up on his tour and shit on Club Paradise and all that.
Now Drake said it. Drake was like every time I see him, I talk to him. He said it's nothing. It ain't no beef. It wasn't even about me. It was nothing.
It's not true. It ain't true though. The niggas really don't fuck with each other at all. Like,
can't say that, dude. Like really, like
I'm just saying what he said out his own mouth, man.
These niggas are the best, and they got to prove it. Cole and Kendrick don't stand on that shit. Like if niggas want smoke, niggas can do that. Niggas call each other. Niggas stand on the fact like, no, I am the best, and if niggas want to prove that shit, nigga, we can do it. Drake only.
By the way, he dissed them on the language too. On Nothing Was the Same. He dissed them on the language.
He is the most battle tested out of all these niggas. Drake is the most battle tested, but even then, it's like this nigga. I don't know why he want to not acknowledge this shit for real. Like
Drake is definitely the most battle tested about all three of them niggas. He's definitely the most battle tested. Survived a lot.
That's because them niggas had to really get personal in for him to come outside. Like
he survived
whatever.
a lot.
Or maybe Drake understand like, yo, this is a top nigga, and it can get bad if I don't take my time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, and I do appreciate like he don't got to rush to do shit. Like,
wasn't Meek a top nigga?
But it's
not like how Kendrick is. I mean, maybe.
He was a top nigga.
Nick was
he was.
Come on,
yeah.
You can't do a track with first person shooter.
But hold on, I got a question. Was Meek on at that time? Who was bigger, Meek or Kendrick?
Too low for me to test. It's like no, that sounds dumb.
Meek was on top for a minute, but we know from that audio that he's on bottom now.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
Wow, man. Wow.
Damn.
Why we doing?
I mean, at the time, he was just popular. Like Dream Chases 1 and 2, Dreams and Nightmares album popping off. You know, and I think this was around the time Wednesday.
No, that's not the question. What I was asking, I'm like, at that time when Meek was on top, was Kendrick on the like? Because I wasn't listening to Meek, so I really wouldn't know his impact fully like y'all do. Was he on the same level as K Dot, or was K Dot still over him?
K Dot was
He's still been a mysterious ass nigga who ain't dropped yet.
Yeah, because around that time, talking about Good Kid, Mad City to Pimp a Butterfly,
Nah, he wasn't fucking with none of the big three at the time. Because Kid Drake had a crazy year that year too. Like talking about it, what a time to be alive. And then if you're reading this, it's too late. Like that was a crazy year for Drake. 2015 and 2018 are some of Drake's craziest years.
Yeah, 2015 is fire.
Yeah, like 2018 is when he dropped, I think, More Life and Scorpion, which is also an
I ain't gonna
insane
lie,
year.
I was fucking more with Future in 2015, 2014.
Yeah, I mean they
I
had
still
the.
feel why nobody say take on the future, dog? Why am I saying that? Come on, my
I mean,
nigga.
he's definitely, yeah, he definitely.
Future, dog. No, nigga, they know better.
Oh, brother.
They know better, dog.
Future is not. He's not even.
They know
about
better, dog.
Dave Vadius, man. Come
They might
on.
not say shit about my nigga Future.
Future,
What is
dog,
Dave
man.
Vadius gonna say, man? That nigga was
It would
beefing
be.
Rich Homie
I'm gonna
Quan,
say
man.
something. It would be interesting to hear him diss Drake because
Nobody care about no
That was
damn
my
Future,
nigga, man.
it would be interesting to hear him diss Drake because he not one of them. He don't rap like
I
them.
thought he was dissing Drake on that album. That's what everybody was saying.
He kind of was, but not like, you know, he do subliminals as well too. You know what I'm saying? They feud kind of go back a little bit too.
He did not.
And I heard,
He know
and I
better.
heard people say like he felt the way about him not being on the little, you know, the Montana shit. You know, I can just kind of stand how that went. But to be honest
I'm
with you,
about
when
to
I
post
heard
in the
Tony,
chat.
when I heard that shit, I didn't really even care about Drake's verse for real. I just always cared about Future's. Like when I hear Future and Drake thing, like I be like, oh, click on it. But then like sometimes like I have to really listen to if Drake do better than Future.
There's
I'm
a
a
top
Future
duo
nigga.
right there. That's the top duo.
Yeah, that is one of them top duos.
Damn, I didn't know this shit when that Genius broke this whole shit down, bro. Between Kendrick and
No, not
they
genius.
got a whole timeline.
They geniuses.
Yeah, they're geniuses, man. Yeah, nigga.
You don't even know them.
So what?
That's
That's supposed to mean, man.
Never met them niggas before.
Brother. Either way, man, this is long overdue, man. You know what I'm saying? It's long overdue, so we gonna see what happens. I think K-Dot gonna cook niggas, man. Personally. I don't know when or how, but he gonna cook niggas.
I want to hear the album. That's what I want to hear. I hope it's better than that last one. Last one was good too. I hope it's better.
I mean, from all of them, I fuck with all their last shit. So I mean, I don't know.
You a cold hater. You a lying motherfucker.
What you mean? What, yo, man? Yo, listen, man. The off season was like might delete later. This joint is cool.
Name me 3 songs from off season.
The first joint where he was rapping over the Cam beat.
Name me. Don't tell me the number. Name me.
I don't remember. I don't remember, man. You just rapping over the Cam shit. That's all I remember. What's another song on there?
Nah,
did he have a song with JID or something? I don't remember, man. I don't remember. JID is ass anyway.
That's the one I keep listening to. It's
he had TikTok going crazy on JID.
I know what you're talking about, John. That song is ARI.
That shit, that I'm married shit.
Oh yeah, he had My Life on here, man. Yeah.
That's my favorite track from that shit. But
yeah, there's some shit on here, man. Applying pressure, punching the clock. Yeah. Yeah, some shit.
I mean, like, is K-Dot dropping something or he just?
I don't know when he dropping it. I really have no idea. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a minute. I'm not gonna hold you because there's no timeline.
He don't drop me. He don't like some hating shit, low key. He don't drop me. He gotta drop something, man.
Nah, he don't have to. You know how he is, man. Yeah, he probably take another 3-4 years.
Man, you want, man.
Come out here, fuck y'all. All right, y'all. I'm out here. Y'all be cool.
Yeah, he got that type of music where he can just do shit like that. Like,
right.
You know, Section 80 was 2011. Then he dropped Good Kid like a year later. Then 3 years later, to Pimp and Butterfly. Then like 2 years, Damn. And then 5 years in between. He had the Untitled shit, and then he was on the Black Panther soundtrack.
That was slept on. The Untitled shit was slept on.
Yeah, it was because it was a compilation tape. It was just a lot of unreleased shit, And then after that, the album came out and shit. So, like 5 years.
Was crazy on them.
Oh man, Man,
Levitate. Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, Lucci. We. That's a whole other show. We not doing that. We
what's
not.
that? I ain't got my phone. What are you talking about?
Just look in the chat, man.
I ain't got my phone on, nigga.
That's a whole other show. I see what you're trying to do. See the vision, but not. We gonna
Riddle me
relax.
this shit, man. Riddle me this.
We gonna relax on the diddler. Like, we gonna relax, man. Yeah, you heard LeBron, man. It ain't no party like a Diddy party. Yeah, that's y'all goat though. That's y'all goat. But anyway,
Who said that?
you know, LeBron, Nathaniel James.
No, man, not Lebanon. Lebanon ain't say that shit. I don't believe nigga, dude. Not Lebanon, man.
Bro, I really gave that nigga a whole different middle name. Nigga, middle name is Raymond. Raymond is crazy. Like, wow.
Raymond or Raymond, nigga. It's just how you say it, nigga.
It's spelled Raymone. So that's Raymond.
Nigga. That's Raymond.
Nah,
nigga.
man, that's Raymond, man. It got the E at the end, man, not a D. That's Raymond, man. LeBron Raymond James Sr.
They wrong for that shit.
Nigga name ass, man. But yeah, I think we finna wrap this shit up, man. We get this damn battle. You know what I'm saying? Cade, I know you be going to concerts and bar mitzvahs and, you know what I'm saying, baby mother givings and all this, man. But come on, man. I know you free today. You know what I'm saying? No baby showers and your daughter's piano recital. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to battle to head to, man. Finna sign out.
My head now.
Let's say that, man.
Scratch my ego, that's my pride. I love when you count me out.
Yeah. Nick Brothers is in the building, man. Brothers is in the building.
I love when you count me out.
You know what I'm saying? We here, man.
Good.
Yeah, we got time today. Ain't nobody going nowhere, man. Yeah, man. Nobody going nowhere. I see what you be
trying to check this week too, man. My brother Black Star pull up, man. Black Star get his check this week, man.
His check is crazy.
Yeah, Black Star get his check this week, man.
Oh, start with y'all?
Black Star shows to work like 2 days out of the week, man.
Oh,
he get a check.
What, man?
I thought that was my name.
Yo, this swindling Lucci got going on, man. Like, this is crazy, man. Nigga showed to work 2 days out of the week, man. Showed to work high and everything.
Nigga, pages, man. I appreciate it.
Bro, you don't even show up to work in your uniform, man. We not doing this, man.
I don't with my
nigga head straight to the break room, like, yeah, I'm just here to show up, clock in, leave, and come back for break. Come on,
seniority.
Yeah.
Oh, brother. And, niggas don't have break until they sit down. Like, they gotta do everything, but until they sit down, that's break.
That's when you start calling the minutes, huh?
Yeah, 2:05 break time. Everything after that don't count. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I headed to the bathroom, but that don't count, man. I gotta sit down first.
Oh, my God. Oh, shit. You want to wrap it up, bro?
Yeah, we already wrapped it up, man. I already wrapped it up, man. Yeah, man. We had to this battle, man.
What Cade at, man? Somebody get Cade, man. Send Cade the back six, man.
Man, 6:30.
Get it in before the game starts. How the game might start.
Hey, man, stop listening to Spice One, man. Let's get the battle going on. You're not doing nothing important, man. K be in a tunnel. K be fixing, radio transmitters and shit. Like, this nigga just be doing everything but what he's supposed to be doing, man.